It's time to compare the batteries of the most popular mid-range smartphones. In this test, we are going to drain the batteries of Mi Note 10 Lite, A71, Redmi Note 9 Pro, Nova 7i, Galaxy A31, Redmi Note 9s, Note 9, and the Galaxy A51. If you are new on the channel, it would be massively appreciated if you can hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Also hit the thumbs up button if you find this video useful at some point. Okay, so here we have the Mi Note 10 Lite with the biggest battery of 5260 mAh. We have got the Galaxy A71 with a 4500 mAh battery, Redmi Note 9 Pro with 5020 mAh battery, Nova 7i with 4200 mAh, A31 with 5000 mAh, Redmi Note 9s and the Note 9 each with 5020 mAh, and the Galaxy A51 with 4000 mAh battery. All phones in this comparison are running on the Android 10 out of the box with their respective UI. I have set the same settings among all the phones with the Bluetooth and the same Wi-Fi connection turned on. There is no SIM card involved here. These are the freshly booted up phones. Initially, I am going to use the full brightness on all the phones. Remaining settings of all the phones are on your screen. Now all these phones are fully charged right now. These are brand new phones and no tweaks were made to any of these smartphones. The same applications are installed on all phones for this particular test. There are no applications running in the background. Double checking all the checks, we are now all good to launch our mega battery drain test. A little reminder to hit that subscribe button as it would really appreciate me to make more such content. In the first leg of this test, I ran the PUBG Mobile on all the phones with its graphics set to Smooth Ultra on all the smartphones. I spectated in order to record the gameplay for this battery drain test. The Mi Note 10 Lite showed a spectacular performance here by keeping its battery at 100% for the first 30 minutes, while the Redmi Note 9 dropped 6% battery. In the first hour of the PUBG Mobile gameplay, the Mi Note 10 Lite was down to 95%, A71 at 87%, Redmi Note 9 Pro 88%, Nova 7i 85%, A31 90%, Redmi Note 9s 88%, Note 9 86%, and the Galaxy A51 at 89%. After this, I ran the COD Mobile and believe me, it was the hardest thing to play this game in the multiplayer mode on all these phones at the same time. I somehow managed to play it for an hour. The broken gameplay was good enough for this test. All the phones were using very high frame rate and graphics settings for the COD Mobile, while the brightness was still set to a maximum on all these phones. The Mi Note 10 Lite maintained the highest battery percentage once again, while the Nova 7i dropped to the bottom, leaving its battery at a percentage of 70. Other phones also kept going well at this stage. All these battery percentages are appearing on your screen too. After the games, I started using the social media apps, with the Facebook being the first one. For Facebook, all phones maintained a very healthy battery percentage. The battery did not drop drastically on any of these phones, but the Nova 7i is that one phone that kept making me feel as if this phone does not belong here. Nova 7i's battery is big but disappointing at the same time. Mi Note 10 Lite and A31 are going neck and neck. Surprisingly, the Galaxy A51 is doing good too. Right after Facebook, I set the brightness on all the phones to an optimal level. I started using Instagram at first. I surfed through some images and then I started playing videos on Instagram too. At this point, I lowered down the volume on all these phones to an optimal level as well. Even while using the Instagram, the Nova 7i kept dropping drastically. I really liked the performance of the Mi Note 10 Lite, but I suspected the Galaxy A31 to cause a bit of a trouble for the Mi Note 10 Lite. Other phones are competing well with each other, especially the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Galaxy A71 are also going neck and neck. For Twitter, I once again started playing the videos. Videos on Twitter are not as heavy as the ones we have on Facebook. Twitter did not consume a large amount of battery in all the phones. After 5 hours of this test, we had the Mi Note 10 Lite down to 65%, A71 was at 50%, Redmi Note 9 Pro at 50% too, Nova 7i with the poormost battery at 40%. We know that Huawei phones cannot run Google Apps, which is why I cannot run the YouTube in this competition. However, I launched the YouTube in the Chrome browser on all the phones. This made our battery test a whole lot more authentic as we have the Chrome and the YouTube both running at the same time. I set the resolution to 1080p on all the phones and watched the YouTube videos in the full screen. After running the YouTube app for like an hour, the Mi Note 10 Lite was down to 58%. Before launching the 7th app, which is SoundCloud, I brought the brightness down to almost 50% on all the phones. I did not want to let the screen go off. After 1 hour of the SoundCloud, all phones saw a battery decline of about 5 to 11% each. We had the Nova 7i at the bottom of the list. For the 8th hour, I ran the TikTok and the mountain adventure game for about 30 minutes each. This was the hardest part of this battery drain test as I had to witness all that cringe on TikTok. But anyways, the battery test went on smooth here, and after the 8th hour, the Nova 7i was at bottom with 11%. Mi Note 10 Lite was at top with 45%, A31 at 39%, maintaining the second position. Redmi Note 9 was 4th with 31%, Note 9s was 5th with 28%, Redmi Note 9 Pro was 6th with 27%, Galaxy A71 was 7th with 24%, and the Galaxy A51 was at second last place with 14% of its battery. In the 9th hour, I ran the dirt bike first for the 30 minutes. I accidentally installed the wrong dirt bike game on the Galaxy A51, but it took only 3 to 4 minutes to rectify this mistake and fix it to maintain the fairness of this test. Right after the dirt bike, I ran the Pottery app on all the phones, and this was supposed to be a 30 minutes test too. But as I launched this application, the Nova 7i was the very first phone to kiss a goodbye in 8 hours and 33 minutes. Yes, that's it for this phone. After the Pottery app was the time to run the Antutu benchmark on all the phones, Galaxy A51 left us right in the middle of the Antutu test, and this phone remained on for 9 hours and 3 minutes. It's more than the Nova 7i at the least. Galaxy A31 for some unknown reason kept closing the Antutu app, but as long as other phones ran it, I tried to run the test on the A31 again and again to maintain the fairness of this test. I couldn't get its score though. It was the time to enter the last leg of our battery drain test, which was to run the camera app. First of all, I recorded 1080p 30 frames per second videos from the front cameras of these phones for about 10 minutes. In the 22nd minute of the 9th hour, I concluded the front camera videos. To take this test ahead, I switched to the rear cameras and started recording 1080p at 30 frames per second here. I first accidentally turned on the 4K on Redmi Note 9 Pro, but quickly switched it as soon as I found it. Guys, this is one of the most hectic videos to make, and please keep a little room for the mistakes while watching such a video. I do hope that you guys understand and you will appreciate my efforts. Anyways, the Galaxy A71 was the third to leave us with a battery spanning over 9 hours and 44 minutes. The Redmi Note 9 Pro couldn't live without the Galaxy A71 and left us in the 45th minute of the 9th hour. The 1080p 30fps video kept going on for a while, and the Redmi Note 9s finally died in 9 hours and 56 minutes. The Redmi Note 9 was the next to follow, and it went off in 10 hours and 9 minutes. It was now a battle between the Mi Note 10 Lite and the Galaxy A31. These two phones kept it going for another 1 hour. I kept checking again and again and again and again to see if one of these is ready to go off. Finally, after 11 hours and 16 minutes, the Mi Note 10 Lite finally went off. Can you imagine a phone hitting such limits? This is the highest battery life that I have got from a mid-range phone so far, And keep in mind that we still have the Galaxy A31 going. The mid-range game has got a whole lot stronger now. Okay, the Galaxy A31 finally ended up hitting 11 hours and 24 minutes. A long, tiring and hectic day finally comes to an end for me. And here are my thoughts about the battery drain. See, bigger the battery, better the output. Mi Note 10 Lite came this far having all those crazy features, including a Super AMOLED Full HD panel with a fingerprint scanner underneath its display with the Snapdragon 730G chipset. That phone is an absolute star for me. Galaxy A31 also carries a Super AMOLED panel with an in-display fingerprint scanner, but this phone doesn't have a very power-hungry chipset and hardware, which makes sense for this phone to top this test. Redmi Note 9 series comes with a same battery size, and this kind of result was expected from all these phones on an LCD display. Galaxy A71 with a 9 hours and 44 minutes duration does complete justice based on its 4500 mAh battery. Galaxy A51 with 9 hours and 3 minutes literally surprised me, and the most disappointing phone was the Nova 7i. I wish it could do better, but Huawei is not going to do good here. I plugged in the chargers, the same power source was used for all these phones. Unfortunately, I did not have the original charger of the Nova 7i because Huawei sold me a malfunction charger in the box of my brand new Huawei Nova 7i. Anyways, I charged this phone using my S10 Plus's charger. In the charging test, the Mi Note 10 Lite was the first to hit 100% in 85 minutes. Redmi Note 9 Pro was the second to hit 100% in 108 minutes. Redmi Note 9s hit 100% in 130 minutes, which means 2 hours and 10 minutes. Galaxy A71 hit 100% in 135 minutes, and this was a bit fishy. It might have something to do with the temperature of the phone or the temperature in my country. This phone usually hits 100% in 80 to 85 minutes only, so take this result with a pinch of salt. Galaxy A51 started charging 15 minutes late, and this phone hit 100% in 120 minutes. Nova 7i using a 15-watt charger hit 100% in 170 minutes. Galaxy A31 with 15-watt charger hit 100% of its 5000 mAh battery in 174 minutes. And the Redmi Note 9 got stuck in between two for some unknown reason, but hit 100% in 202 minutes. Ideally, this phone should charge from 0 to 100 in about 150 to 170 minutes. That's all for now. This entire test consumed over 24 hours of hard work, and I hope that you guys have understood each and everything very well. If you have anything to say, the comment section is all open for you guys. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to share your thoughts. Do hit the thumbs up button if you found this video useful. With that said, I will sign off and see you in the next video.